It is a simple add-on that can turn a handgun into a machine gun. And now a major gun maker is being sued, accused of essentially ignoring the problem.
A switch enables a Glock to automatically fire up to 1,200 rounds per minute.
New Jersey's Attorney General says Glock's popular 9mm handgun is easily converted into an illegal machine gun.
For decades, Glock has knowingly sold products that anyone with a screwdriver and a YouTube video can turn into a military-grade machine gun in a matter of minutes.
We are seeking an order that will stop Glock from continuing to market and distribute easily switched handguns to civilian consumers in New Jersey, as well as restitution for the public harm Glock has caused.
New Jersey Attorney General is pushing her luck when it comes to the Constitution. Welcome to another installment of the Connecticut Gun Bench. Today's video is brought to you by P.A.N. Firearms LLC. P.A.N. Firearms, your NRA certification on multifaceted gun training. You can reach us at 203-300-6343 or use our website at www.panfirearmsllc.com. As always, there'll be a link in the description box below. And if you like channel, like content, what I do here, you can support me with the link. Everything's appreciated. Let's talk about this. And the New Jersey Attorney General has lost her mind. Now, what she is doing is not about justice. This is about making things harder for law-abiding gun owners and dealers and manufacturers. What she has done is she has sent a multi-page subpoena to FFLs across the state of New Jersey, demanding that they present 10 years of paperwork for purchasers of Glock pistols. Yes, you heard that right. 10 years worth of paperwork for purchasers of Glock. The most popular handgun in the country. She wants 10 years of paperwork from multiple FFLs. Now, the subpoena, if I'm understanding, is a multi-page subpoena. They have until June 15th of this year. They got these in May. They have until June 15th to present 10 years of paperwork on the most popular handgun sold in the state. This is not about justice. This is her flexing the discovery portion of a lawsuit to once again put burden on FFLs. It's ridiculous. Let me bring you into here. New Jersey AG subpoenas statewide FFLs for a decade of Glock customer records. New Jersey Attorney General's office sent subpoenas to federally licensed firearms dealers across the Garden State this week, demanding records of every Glock pistol sold at their stores over the past decade. NRA ILA first reported on Friday dealers began receiving the multi-page subpoenas dated May 11th around May 14th. The state has set June 15th, 2026 as the mandatory response deadline, a month, 30 days plus. The subpoenas are an outgrowth of Davenport versus Glock, a public nuisance lawsuit originally filed by former New Jersey Attorney General Matthew P.A.N. in December 2024. The suit claims Glock knowingly designed and marketed pistols that can be readily converted to automatic fire using illegal aftermarket auto sears. So he sues Glock, not hold the criminals accountable who use these devices. Go figure. Devices known in the street as Glock switches. Attorney General Jennifer Davenport, who succeeded P.A.N., is continuing the discovery. She's abusing the discovery. Let's be clear. That's the word, and it should be there. The subpoenas demand detailed transaction record for every Glock sale from January 2016 through June 15th, including purchaser's name, identification numbers, and specifics of each firearm purchase. And that's really dangerous, and here's why. A part of the discovery, it becomes public record as the court case. So you can do a FOIA request on that case and get all this information, which includes names, identification numbers, addresses, and so forth of people who are listed as purchasers. But NRA ILA quoted Executive Director John Comerford as calling the action unconstitutional and utterly outrageous, and said the NRA is prepared to take any action necessary to protect the rights of New Jersey gun owners. The NRA pointed out that New Jersey's pistol purchase permit system already functions as a de facto handgun registry, meaning the Attorney General could obtain much of this information directly from state databases without burdening dealers at all. Like I said, this is not about justice. She's abusing this discovery to put a burden on the FFLs, because they would literally have to shut down for the time that they're trying to get all these records together. They could basically, unless you're a really large store with a good employee base, You don't have time to do that. It's ridiculous. But raising questions about why commercial records are targeted through litigation. Civil discovery records can become part of public court file, creating a real risk that thousands of law-abiding gun owners' name, home addresses, and identification numbers could be made publicly accessible. NSSF described the move as lawfare against the firearm industry entering new territory. It's just an expansion of this lawsuits against gun manufacturers, lawsuits against Glock. It's just another step. Noting that extending subpoenas to the dealer network pulls licensed retail businesses into expensive and disruptive compliance obligations separate from any wrongdoing on their part. Remember, they have 30 days. From the day that they got it, it's roughly 30 days to reply. The Attorney General's office declined to say how many dealers received subpoenas, characterizing as a subset of New Jersey FFLs, and has not said whether additional rounds are planned. Oh, they're definitely planned. At least one FFL told News 2A the demand was a logistical nightmare that could take years to fulfill. You got 30 days. Glock is a best-selling handgun platform in the United States. In New Jersey alone, tens of thousands of units have likely changed hands since 2016. Bearing Arms reported that the subpoena language does not carve out personal identifying information about individual buyers, meaning the names and addresses of law-abiding purchasers are squarely within scope. But to file the suit, as it says here, to file the suit, they have to do it by June 15th, which is the deadline for these FFLs to comply with the subpoena. Okay? If they intend to challenge subpoenas through courts, the NRA has signaled it will act. If the records flow into the public litigation file, the episode would constitute the largest Glock-specific customer disclosure in New Jersey history, built not from legislative gun registry, but through a civil lawsuit. Let me come out of that. But what's also going to happen is other states that have lawsuits against Glock are going to do the same thing. Once again, it's to put a burden on the FFLs. I mean, it's just a nice attack on pushing FFLs out of the state. And that's really what it's about. She's abusing Davenport, the Attorney General, abusing the discovery portion of the lawsuit to then put the onerous burden on FFLs. A ridiculous burden. A ridiculous burden. But it's just another step in a long game that they're playing. And once again, they're exposing their hand. Because she doesn't need this information. As it says, there is a database, a gun registry database in New Jersey, which is supposed to be illegal, but there is one, and she could get this information right there. But she wants to make the FFLs basically close down for a month to get this information together for no reason whatsoever. Why does she need to know how many people have a Glock? What does that have to do with their lawsuit against Glock? Nothing. Other than proving it's the most popular handgun in the country and is in common use. And this is once again, these lawsuits are just a violation of Bruin and Heller too. But that's a whole nother story. But she's full of crap, and she's using and abusing this discovery to put a burden on the FFLs. That's all this is about. But let me know what you think. As always, you can leave your comments in the comment section below. And as always, any statements of violence or statements that lead to violence will be removed. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified the next time a video goes live. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.